to steal, kill, and destroy. Who is he? Who? Anywhere you see destruction, anywhere you see stealing, losing what is yours, know that the enemy is somewhere. And the enemy can only be where there is no prayer. Satan cannot be where there is prayer. When the church started to pray, the door of the prison has to open. It is the enemy who wants to keep you a prisoner of your addiction. It is the enemy who wants to keep you a prisoner of the lies that people have spoken over your life. It is he who wants to keep you. He's here to steal from you. But when you don't pray, you become an instrument used by him to fulfill his plan of destruction, his plan of stealing. God has so much wonderful promises planned for my life and your life. But if we don't pray, instead of fulfilling God's will, we're now fulfilling the plan of the evil. Some of you thought prayer was just about an activity that I want to do. When you don't pray, you automatically become a robber. You rob yourself from what God wanted to give you, because you cannot fulfill it anymore. Prayer is not a joke. It's your place of power. It's your place of capacity. It's your place of manifestation. If I don't pray, child, it will make a mess of me. I listened to a song. It took me a hard time to learn the song. It's a Nigerian song, but I will sing it. I will pray, I will pray, I will pray, I will pray. If Satan will make a mess of me, oh. And I started to listen to the song over and over. And when I saw that verse, I realized it's the truth. If I don't pray, it will rob me from my promise. How many of us today are living in a place so below what God has intended for us to have and to be in? In your dreams, God show you how far you should have been. In the Bible, God show you how much you should have accomplished by now. But because you failed to pray, you rob yourself from what was supposed to be yours. Your biggest enemy is not Satan. Your biggest enemy is you. When you become prayerless. Because if you don't pray, he will rob. Jesus in the book of Mark 11:17 declared, and as he taught them, he said, is it not written, my house will be called a house of prayer for all nations? But you, somebody said me. He didn't say the devil. Today I want a Christian to grow up and using the devil. Stop praying so that devil become powerless when it comes to you. He can have power over other people, but a praying believer, Satan cannot contend with them. It says here, but you have made it. Who made it? Who was he talking to? You, me. He didn't say the devil came here and turned the house into a den of robbers. Listen, my house will be called a house of prayer. When I don't pray, I turn my own life into a den of robbers. I rob myself. I allow people to get into rob. I allow the devil to get into rob. But somebody this morning say, I know my eyes are now open. I will pray. I will not cry. I will not become a prey to the enemy, but I will pray. I will no longer be my own enemy. I will pray. Prayer is that powerful and that of a necessity. The entire month of March, we're preaching on the necessity of prayer. When you don't pray, this is what happened to you. Your marriage fall apart. Not because God was better than you. You didn't pray. You fell at raising up that business. Not because the economy was tough. A child of God is not concerned by the economy of the world. Oh, you didn't hear me talking. I say you didn't hear me talking. I say you didn't hear me talking. The Bible says in famine, my people will not be put to shame. You stop being in shame when you stop praying. Because when you stop praying, you're revelation of the things that you need to do. You see, our problem is we think we can just look at what others are doing, and if it works, I will just do it and it's going to work. No! God has created you unique. God has given you capacity. God has given you things that the other don't have. And God is not here to make copycat. He's here to make original. And I tell people, when it's a copy, he has no value because it's not authentic. Who goes to buy a false Louis Vuitton? If you do, woe to you. I better wait. When I have the money, I'll buy the real thing. That's why I don't like when people give me back. Give me the money, I'll save it. And I'll give it to my husband. Because I never buy any of my bags. They are too expensive for me. So I give that responsibility to him. But when something is not authentic, he has no value. So many of us are living a life with no value. Because we don't want to take the struggle to go to God so he can reveal to us what is it that we need to do. Who is for you? Which school? I remember when I came to America, everybody was doing accounting. There is nothing wrong about accounting, but it wasn't for me. If I had done accounting by this time, I would have lived another life. This is the trick. You will still be living if you don't pray, but you will live below who you really supposed to be. And nobody will be at fault. Nobody is at fault when it comes to the problem of your life. Nobody robbed you. You rob yourself. The Bible said, you made my house. We the believer, we the Christian, instead of being a house of prayer, we made it a den of robbers. John 10:10 declared, there is one who comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. The longer you stop praying, the worse your situation becomes. Because after the thief, the killer, the destroyer will come. Somebody say, I'm going to get back to the place of prayer. Your sleep is not worth your life. 5 a.m. Tell your sleep, I have a life to build. Let me go pray. Look at that bed and say, tomorrow night I will be on you again. But it's 5. I got to get up and pray. Some of you at 5 o'clock, the phones rang. The alarm buzz. You wake up at 7 o'clock. You go to work, they fire you. Oh, the devil. Which devil? If you had prayed, you would